Hello everyone, my name is Mike. Now I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a little while, but I now have a job, so that's very exciting and also incredibly time consuming. So I thought that I would make a little video just to hold off till next week's video, which should be a little bit longer. So I thought that what I would do for this video is to Rantview the Country Music Awards, which happened last week, specifically Carrie and Kacey Musgraves. So I guess I'm just going to jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Kacey Musgraves. Now, I have been a fan of Kacey Musgraves literally since the beginning, not the beginning of her on the TV show. She was on like a Nashville TV show, which is like a smaller American Idol for country singers. But since her album came out, which is Same Trailer, Different Park, and I heard a lot of talk about her, but I hadn't heard it. And this summer at a country fest, I won her CD, and I immediately fell in love with it, and I still think, that it was actually the best album released so far in any genre this year, and I was incredibly happy that she was nominated for 6 Country Music Awards, which tied Taylor Swift for the most this year. Now, for an artist to come out of nowhere and tie arguably the most well-known singer in a genre of music is incredibly impressive, and so that speaks volumes of her talent, whereas a lot of times the nominations are also based on, media things and interviews and tours and all of that. So it was based solely on her album, which is incredible. Now, obviously, I was pulling for her to win all of them, but it is understandable why she didn't win certain ones, just because, like I said, a lot of times the awards are also based on tours and just all of that stuff combined. Her winning Best New Artist was a no-brainer. She was obviously going to win that, so hopefully that's going to be the first one that she wins. Hopefully she'll win a lot more. I was very happy that she sang Follow Your Arrow too, and I suggest if you don't know that song to look it up, because for a country singer to come out in support of gay marriage in the way that she has, and for other political things, is incredibly brave, and it's a great song too, and it speaks a great message, and I think she's breaking boundaries with it, and I think especially for her and her first huge performance on an award show like that, so good for you, Kacey. Now, I know, even as a fan, I know that I have to address this if I'm talking about Kacey Musgraves. So, she did lose the award for Female Singer of the Year to Miranda Lambert, and which that does make sense again with if you incorporate tours and everything. But in her album, as incredible as it was, obviously didn't sell as much as Carrie Underwood's album or Red by Taylor Swift. So that I don't think she was going to win. In the same way like that Kelly Clarkson I don't think was going to win, whereas she only really released one country song. And so she did seem to be a little irritated when she didn't win, and Miranda Lambert specifically called her out and said, or congratulations on your award and your great performance, and she gave this face. I don't know, she might not have known the camera was going to pan to her, but either way, she did look a little unappreciative of the comment. But I don't know. Either way, whether or not she was, I still love you. The second thing I want to talk about is Carrie Underwood. I love that she hosts the show every year. As cheesy as her comments are with Brad Paisley, I think she's really funny, and I love her. And her performance blew me away. Get it? And I think is it bad that I, want her, body? Oh my god, did you see her legs? She could crack a walnut open with them. Yeah, so I always think that she does a really good job. Alright, one thing I will say that I was a little irritated at was Blake Shelton winning Album of the Year, because I honestly can't wrap my mind around that, because I think he's alright. I don't think he's necessarily that talented. I don't think his album was as good as Carrie Underwood's, and definitely not as good as Kacey Musgraves. So, I don't know. And I understand Red didn't win because it really wasn't country, but still, I don't know. I can't understand the reasoning for him winning, so I'm sorry if I offended any of you, but I don't know. Alright, and then also, since I briefly talked about Red, I think I'll talk about that a little bit more, because I feel like I have dissed Taylor Swift quite a lot in my lifetime, and I actually do like Taylor Swift. I just don't like that she passes herself off for country, and usually wins awards for it over actual country singers. So, as much as I do like Red, and I actually think it is a really good album, and I think it's her best, I'm very glad that it didn't win just because it wasn't country, and I think at some point we have to draw the line at crossover. Like Shania Twain is crossover, but still country, and Taylor Swift, while she is good and she is talented, she's not really that country anymore, which she just needs to accept, because she's still going to be popular either way. Those are my opinions kind of on the Country Music Awards that happened, and there was a lot more that went on. They did a tribute to Kenny Rogers, which I thought was cut a little bit short, and I wish Dolly Parton was there too, but whatever. And a lot of other people sang who I didn't really know, and but overall I thought it was pretty good. So I don't know if you liked it or if you like country music. Just comment down below if you agree with anything I said or disagreed. whatever. And then I know I still have a tag video pending, but as you know, it takes me forever to do them because I never have the motivation. And I think I have a Troye Sivan appreciation video coming up for his 1 million subscribers. Sorry, my camera cut out and I put everything away. So yeah, I might do a Troye Sivan appreciation video because he hit 1 million subscribers, and I don't know, I have some interesting idea to do. So I may do that, I may not, so I don't know. So in the meantime, before I make a new video, however long that might be, have a good time or whatever, and I will see you next time on the Pratt Pack. Bye! Also, yeah, I wear glasses.